Coming next right here, only on the Fortminorproject channel, well sort of, and also on the Bostonfan79V1 channel. Yes, it's going to be a day in the life, WWE Raleigh, Wrestling for Wings Day. There you have it right there. So you know what's coming up next. The only way it's going to be happening next is that, yes, roll that damn intro.
Inside me a light was turned on. Then I was alive. If you close your eyes, your life a naked truth revealed. The dreams you never lived and scars never healed. In the darkness, light will take you to the other side and find me waiting there. You see.
On mine too.
Yeah, we're simulcasting on both channels.
Well adjusted now.
Bostonfan79V1, and this is
Fortminorproject.
Hails to the Yeah.
Yep.
And we are getting ready for the PNC Arena WWE Live tonight. David, who are we hoping to see tonight?
Well, mostly everybody. Hopefully, of course, I know you want to see a couple people. Nikki Bella will be there. Becky
Oh,
Lynch.
hell yeah, I want to see some Nikki
Yeah.
Bella. I want to see some puppies! Maybe,
That
and maybe,
indeed.
and I want to see the Irish lass kicker,
Yes.
Miss Becky Lynch. Oh, yes. And let's see here. It may hopefully AJ Styles, I'm thinking.
That's a must, definitely.
We've seen Dean quite a few times.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, and I know he's probably going to be there tonight, but Dolph Ziggler, I don't know, he's kind of wearing out his welcome with me. We've seen him we see him
Couple
every
of
damn
Each
show we
time.
go to. We see
Yeah.
the Ziggle Wiggle. It's like, what the fuck, you know?
Yep.
But yeah, looking forward to a good show tonight. But right here, right now, we are at
Back at the mall.
we are at the mall. We are at Carytown Center.
Yeah.
Boston Fan is a little hungry.
Yeah,
He
me
has
too.
not eaten since breakfast, which was at 5:30 this morning, and it is now like what, close to 3 o'clock. So
Something
yeah,
around there.
we gotta get some grub in us. So
Yeah, I'm ready.
I gotta feed my fat ass. And so
Have a feast.
yeah, continuing this day in the life video, we might try and find some bootios, but I doubt it.
Hopefully.
I doubt they're
should
gonna
have
have it,
some.
but shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Maybe they have a special order in the back fives that they can get.
Hey, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Well, this will be it for us for right now. We'll
Yep.
check in later.
See you then.
Adios.
Let's see what we got here.
Do you need no mercy?
I actually have them. Not bad, was it $5?
They don't have much for their selection. Start to go down with theirs.
I was kind of looking for Battleground on DVD.
Tubers.
We're back once again.
Yeah, that's right. Both simulcasting once again on
Yeah.
the Bostonfan79V1 channel and, of course, Fortminorproject's channel. And the mall, needless to say, was kind of a bust. We had some good food. Subway.
That was a plus.
Subway is a plus.
It is.
But in terms of what they, in terms of FYE,
Not so much.
not so
You get
much.
one thing though.
Yeah, he got one thing. He'll, do you want to unbag it now?
Yeah, we can get this
Or
out
do you,
of the way.
or do you want to unbag it later?
Well, we can unbag it now.
We'll unbag it tonight
Yeah.
to see
Save
what he
for
got.
later.
But in the
Surprise.
terms of trying to find bootios,
Yeah.
FYE was just plain booty. They didn't have any.
Sold out.
I
I guess something. I don't
you know, I can never find the damn bootios when we go there. I mean, there was plenty of good-looking booty inside the mall,
Well, yeah. That's true.
but in terms of, trying to find that damn cereal, nah, they didn't. I think that's something we might. I think that's something we might just have to pre-order
I
on the
guess
on the
so.
website.
Probably.
But WWE, you need to mass produce that shit and put it in grocery stores.
Yeah, put it everywhere.
So that way it's fair for flair.
Yeah.
It's fair to everybody.
Even at the events, sell them at the events, and everybody can have
Yeah.
things too.
I don't know, maybe they might have it at the event. You just put a bug in my ear. But then again, New Day is not on SmackDown. we got SmackDown roster tonight.
Well, they could show up. Then again, we had John Cena and the Big Show.
Yeah.
The house show.
Yeah.
Even though we were at that one.
But I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
But right now we're going to go to Big Lots,
Yep.
which seems to be an untapped resource for wrestling figures. And then we're going to go to Toys R Us, and then by that time, we'll probably head to the arena.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yep.
But we'll take you guys with us.
Yeah. So.
See you then, guys.
See you then. Yeah. But there's that. This thing. Crash cage.
Red Panty Ranty.
Yep. Then we got these things, the little ones. Mini ring.
Do I have a Randy Orton?
Do you?
I don't think I do. I know there's a lot I don't have yet.
Well, you can get for 98 cents.
I have the
a
Big
picture
Show.
of the Big Show.
Breaking ropes. And snapping necks.
Just put that on the shirt.
Guys, what's going on? We are continuing this day in the life video. Let's see here. You saw the video from Big Lots.
Yep.
We went to Toys R Us, and
Yep.
I got me a little something from Toys R Us. And it's not anything much, but I figured it's kind of a rarity that I would find something like this. But I went ahead and got the Bret the Hitman Hart pop vinyl action figure. And what really started this is we went to FYE.
We did.
And we saw Kevin Owens,
Yeah, that was
Bray
horrifying.
Wyatt, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Eva Marie. So, and we were looking in the set, and they also had Roman Reigns too.
Yep.
And so I looked at it, and I'm like, well, through the mass amount of pop vinyls that FYE has,
Yeah.
that I wasn't, I looked at Bret Hart, and I'm like, it'd be nice if I found him. So I found him. Found Bret the Hitman Hart pop vinyl. I'm going to probably start collecting these slowly but surely. Once again, because for money reasons, I got rid of all my pop vinyls.
Right.
But, it's all good.
Indeed.
Got 3 figures today so far.
Oh, yeah.
Got the 2 of them being, one of them Natalia, Finn Balor, regular WWE basic collection,
Yep.
action figures, and then the Bret Hart pop vinyl. And I can't wait to see what they have at the merchandise stand tonight. What about you, David?
I'm really interested in that. I'm looking to get a couple of things. Mainly the AJ Styles t-shirt is what I want to get the most.
Yeah, AJ Styles, and like I said, for me, it's, got to be either the Nikki Bella hat, the Fearless Nikki hat,
Yeah.
or I'm going to try and get the Becky Lynch t-shirt and steampunk goggles.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'd like to walk away with tonight, if I, and then of course maybe a collector's cup and get a hot dog.
There you go.
So, but that's it. I think it's 5 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start going to the arena, see if they have it blocked off all again.
Hopefully that, and then hopefully we can see the wrestlers like we did a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check it out and see how it is.
We'll check it out, and of course we'll be vlogging our way through the show, taking pictures, of course, and then we'll give a review on it when we get to my house. We'll go to the man cave where David's going to be staying tonight, and we'll have some fun. And then after that, we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit going, man.
Yeah,
we got a lot of
still
shit going. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go to the arena.
Till then, catch you then.
Catch you guys on the flip side.
All right.
Balor with the championship.
Is there another one over there?
Huh?
Hopefully there's another one.
Well, there is a Finn Balor,
Yeah.
but you know.
Oh yeah, look right here. But without the
You gotta-
title. It's not bad of
The
a selection.
Ziggle Wiggle. Do the Ziggle Wiggle.
Dean Ambrose.
Sami Zayn.
Oh.
Dean Ambrose. Zack Ryder.
Not too shabby.
We don't want crying Brian.
So that's there for now. I might get them. But these are really cool though. The Kane one and the Undertaker one.
That Undertaker is badass, dude.
I like that one. Alright. So you good with those?
Natalia.
The reason why we're here, she was here the whole time.
Yep, she was here the whole time.
She was waiting for you.
She was.
And then with the logo right there. Boom.
And we're back
Yes.
at it once again. We're doing this day in the life video, WWE Live tonight. Bell time is at 7:30, and we are continuing this. We just got out of Big Lots.
Got the bag right here.
Now, you would figure a place like Big Lots doesn't have a whole lot,
Too much.
but I gotta tell you, to make up for the bust that was the mall and FYE,
Yeah.
Big Lots
They
came.
had some.
Big Lots came through. What am I talking about? Now I'm gonna unbag mine.
Alright. I'll let you get that first.
Yeah, and so the reason why I came here and how I knew about this was because of my wife, because she picture texted me a picture of a wrestler they have here. Had to get it. Had to add it to the collection. It's going up on the wall tonight when we get home.
That it is.
But I got Natalia.
Yep.
Natalia Neidhart, and you know,
She
her
was
face,
waiting for you there.
her face on this figure is not quite as scary as Renee Young, because believe me, that shit's fucking
Yeah,
scary.
that doesn't make sense.
But I got Natalia, and I also went ahead and got Finn
Yeah.
Balor. Now I really like the trunks on Finn Balor. It's from his NXT days, and well, he just pretty much got out of NXT.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Natalia
okay.
was the big success for me, and I got Finn Balor.
Yeah. How
So-
ironic too. It's there waiting for you and everything.
It was there waiting for me.
Yep.
I
She knew
mean-
you were coming.
She knew I was coming in more ways than one. Giggity, giggity. But I am going to let David, I'm going to hold his camera,
Alright, there you go.
and David's going to show you what he got.
Alright, so of course I got two. You might be familiar with the theme, so I'm going to start things off with, again, Finn Balor. This time with the championship.
Yeah, he's got the title.
Not exactly the universal title, but hey, this will do.
You can always take it out and paint it, but I don't think
Yeah.
I would take it out, though.
You know, but this is fun. I'll keep it as is. So I'm
Yeah,
good
keep
with
it
that.
as is.
And then, of course, we got Sami Zayn.
Yeah, ole!
Picking
Ole!
it up with NXT.
AKA El
Or
Generico.
Raw, if you will. Yep.
Yep. So, we had some really good pickups today.
Yeah. Very lucky.
Yep, very lucky. And now we're going to go to Toys R Us. I'm going to pass this camera back over to David. And we're going to go to Toys R Us, and we're going to see what they have at Toys R Us. See you guys in a bit.
See you then.
WWE 18 Plus Intercontinental Championship.
Indeed.
And David has
In the
his
Hot Seat
In the Hot Seat
Championship.
World
Right
Heavyweight
here.
Championship.
All set, ready to go.
We are ready.
Yep.
Got the ticket right here. Got our belts. Ready for some action. Yeah, baby.
Let's do this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Well, to two channels. Number one, the Bostonfan79V1 YouTube channel, the Bostonfan79V1 network, here on YouTube.com. And ladies and gentlemen, my people, my subscribers, everywhere, wherever you may be, and however you may be accessing this video, thank you so very much for making me and my videos a part of your day. And kick it away.
Yes, so once again back on my channel as well with the Fortminorproject channel. What's going on, guys? And we're here to talk about, well, the house show that we went to.
Yep, we went to, as you all know, WWE live in Raleigh, North Carolina at the PNC Arena, and I gotta say, it was one hell of a night. You know, I mean, it was just, these live events are just so much fun. They really are. I mean, it's so, I don't want to say you get like an intimate look at some of these wrestlers, but it's a lot less in production than that of like a SmackDown or a Monday Night Raw. But and when you get to say hi to Lil Nate, and he says hi back to you,
Gets your attention.
that's when you know that that's when it gets to be a little bit more cool,
It does.
so to speak.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm gonna stick this review right with the day in the life video. So yeah, that's gonna be the way I do it. I don't know how David's gonna do it.
I might too, depending on what's going on with that.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but let's get right down to reviewing the show.
Yep.
Of course, it was Face Night,
Basically.
and just like a lot of the other times that go to live events, the faces have a 9 times out of 10 chance of winning, and that's the way it booked. But we do have Backlash tomorrow night, which we will talk about Backlash tomorrow. Later in the day when we've had some rest, because I myself have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. But be that as it may, we're running on fumes, and let's review this show. The first match that and I don't know if this is going to be in any particular order personally.
Not too much.
Not too much, but the first match that kicked everything off, The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, with his wife Maurice, taking on Apollo Creed, aka Apollo Crews, Crews. David, what did you think about this match?
Actually, I did enjoy it. I really like seeing Apollo Crews. He's very athletic and everything, so I actually wouldn't mind seeing him as Intercontinental Champion one time. I think that would be really nice. Maybe he might even be the guy to even take it off The Miz sometime this year.
I think somewhere down the line, maybe, and it could happen as soon as Backlash tomorrow night,
Interesting.
but we don't know. But Apollo Crews is definitely athletic. I mean, this guy is a beast, okay? And, personally, I feel that he is more than ready for the Intercontinental Championship. He is just quite the amazing athlete. Haven't really heard him talk too much on the mic.
Very rarely.
Very rarely, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, to give him a run with the belt, I think is more than justified. And what ended up happening tonight was The Miz, he took his Intercontinental Championship, and he started his way back up to the ramp. Well, then we heard the Ziggle Wiggle dance come out, and Mr. Motley Crue himself decided to come out and puts The Miz back into the ring with Apollo Crews, and that is when Apollo Crews pretty much polished him off, and Apollo Crews ended up getting the win. So, personally, I thought the match was pretty good. It was very entertaining. I'm very much impressed with Apollo Crews. And the next match we had, did you have any further comments about the match, or do you want to get on with the next one?
Other than that, I mean, just maybe have it as for a title match and then have it as a title change. Very rarely we do get to see that happen, so just having that surprise would have been cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll probably happen in the future, probably, maybe. The next SmackDown pay-per-view, I believe, will be No Mercy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that'll be cool. The next match I believe we had, if I am not mistaken, we had Miss Stay Fearless, Nikki Bella, taking on Bada Bing, realest chick in the ring. How you doing, Miss
Yes.
Carmella? These two squared off, and I don't know. My personal opinion, I thought they had quite the hell of a match. I mean, Carmella, she really took the reins and took control of this match for the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
But then Nikki gained some steam back and hit that rack attack RKO type of stunner type of move that she does. And then Nikki Bella wins and ends up cutting quite the promo. And it really was very heartfelt and very very cool because Nikki Bella was like, she was saying things along the lines of, that when you're given that 1% chance of coming back and, you make that reality happen when you feel like you're down and out, to come back is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And I was just moved by what she said, personally. I really enjoyed the match. Nikki Bella got the win. First time I've ever seen Nikki Bella live. And it was really, really cool. David, what did you think about this match?
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad at all. I'm still trying to get used to Camilla as being a heel. I'm so used to her being a face, so it's taking its time with me, but I think over time it actually grew on me a lot more. So seeing Nikki Bella too, that was fine and everything. It's cool that she's back now at SmackDown. So yeah, it wasn't that bad of a match. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and like David was saying, Carmella being the heel, she played up the heel character quite well. But she tells the majority of her story in her fighting in the ring, which is really cool to start off with, I think. Because she's not really one much on the mic, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If memory serves me correctly, which I know it's not gonna, but if it does, we had the 10-man tag.
You would be correct, yeah.
On team number 1, we had the Vaudevillains. We had the Ascension,
yeah,
with Baron Corbin taking on Heath Slater and Rhino, Jason Jordan, and the Hype Bros. And this match was everywhere. I mean, it literally went around the world. And, of course, Rhino, at the end of it, ends up... Who the hell did he gore to get the win? Was it Victor?
It was something like that. I'm pretty sure.
It was either him or it was, not Simon Gotch, but the other one.
Aiden English.
Yeah,
Aiden
Aiden English, to get the win. And the whole crowd was chanting for Slater.
Everybody.
Why?
Basically.
Why were you guys chanting for Slater?
Apparently they like him out here.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And, but overall, I mean, it was action-packed. It really was. It was an action-packed match. And pretty enjoyable for the most part. David, what'd you think?
As far as like how it was set up and everything with the teams, it was a little odd, but I kind of get it and everything. I know Chad Gable is basically out because of the Usos, so that's fine. But I really enjoyed like towards the end too, where they were just basically hitting their finishers each time. That was really nice, and to see Rhino basically do the gore was awesome. So can't go wrong with that.
Yep. Now, David, what was the next match?
Well,
Because I remember the match we had right after the break, which was Bray Wyatt versus Kane, and he had Luke Harper at ringside.
Yep.
And Luke Harper, not Luke Harper. I'm sorry, Eric Rowan, the dude with the mask, the sheep mask. He got himself involved, and but the whole crowd had their phones up, like fireflies in the sky, in the night sky, and the stars, or whatever it's supposed to be. And Kane ended up getting the win with the choke slam, but we thought we were going to see Sister Abigail, which we never did, and turn around. One thing led to another, and Bray Wyatt took a little too long with Sister Abigail, and Kane got the choke slam, got the win. What do you think about this match, David?
I guess it was pretty good for the most part. I mean, I was hoping Bray Wyatt would get the win. Of course, his entrance is always really awesome. Definitely a sight to see. So that was nice. And yeah, I mean, Kane winning, it's whatever to me, I guess. But I would like to see Bray Wyatt get the win.
It really was. It was just, it was one of those like filler matches that really had no purpose. Because, I mean, we have Randy Orton taking on Bray Wyatt tomorrow night at Backlash.
Yep.
And it was what it was, for the most part.
Okay.
Then we had, let's go to the Usos taking on Breeze Dango. Now this match, what do you think about it, David? Tell us about Breeze Dango versus the Usos.
Well, I mean, this one was an okay tag team match. I mean, it was a little weird because the Usos are basically heel. Same thing for Breeze Dango. So it looks like I'm thinking Breeze Dango might be going for that face turn maybe. So it kind of seemed they were trying to hype up the crowd and stuff like that. So, as far as the Usos go, I like their heel turn. I think basically it's about time, first time in years basically. So, seeing them, do their thing out there as a heel and actually more of them going on the mic than they want help from the crowd. So that was cool. So, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the Usos, first time, long time, and it was weird seeing them get, like, this cheap little win,
Yeah.
They got the cheap little win, and, it was what it was, and, but it's different to see them as a heel, because
Yeah.
for years they've been faces and doing the right thing. They're, living up to this, to the Samoan heritage, and, except, this time they didn't do, their little,
Yeah,
battle
they're a little
cry to the
different.
ring.
Mhm.
But I mean, overall, it was a pretty good match, for the most part. Kind of boring in some spots. I mean, I was just sitting there like on my phone. But it was just one of those typical, like I said, another filler type match,
Yeah.
so to speak. Let's take you now to the tag team match with the women.
Yep.
We had Becky Lynch, and her tag team partner was the glowworm herself,
Miss Naomi.
the psychedelic, funkadelic Naomi, taking on the Queen of Hearts, Natalya Neidhart, and
Miss Alexa Bliss.
also, yes, Alexa Bliss. Now, David, what do you think about this match?
This was probably one of my favorite matches that we did see. I really enjoyed it. Loved Naomi's entrance. I'm glad she actually was able to change it up and everything. It's definitely something different. It works really well for her, so I enjoyed it. And I like where things basically turned out for the rest of the match and everything, having Naomi and Becky Lynch get the win. So you got to see not only Nikki, but you got to see Becky too at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had quite the night.
Indeed.
This match right here, seeing Alexa Bliss for the first time, Natalya for the millionth time,
Yeah.
Becky Lynch only for the second time, and seeing Naomi, I think, for the second time, because the last time we saw her, she was with Team Bad, and we had seen her at the Crown Complex in Fayetteville. Now, of course, different personas, But, overall, was very entertained by this match. Pretty damn good match. And I absolutely loved seeing my girl Becky Lynch putting the disarmor on Alexa Bliss, and Alexa Bliss tapped the hell out. Now tomorrow night there's a 6-pack challenge for the new SmackDown Women's Championship, but we'll get into that at a later time, being tomorrow. But overall, very good. They, like I said, Becky Lynch and Naomi got the win. Very happy for them. Couldn't be, really any more happier than what I am. And so, yeah, carrying on with that face night, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the main event. David, what was the main event?
Then we have the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, where we had a triple threat match. And with this one, okay, it's still looking.
Yep.
Yeah, with this one, where we had Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler came out again, and AJ Styles. Now, last time you missed out on AJ Styles because due to injury, and he wasn't able to show up for the Carolinas. For that house shows and most of them, so that weekend. But he was here tonight, and definitely well done. Really love seeing AJ Styles, and definitely more talent for that too. So, even though, again, another thing where I really like to see the title change and stuff like that, but hey, it's fine. We did have Dean retain, and then now leading to Backlash, we'll definitely find out for sure what will happen if there is a change, but we'll get into that with tomorrow's predictions.
I think there will be a change tomorrow. I am going to predict that AJ Styles will win the World's Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night. But yeah, definitely awesome to see AJ Styles live. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're singing along with his entrance theme, and, he's coming out doing this, and, he's doing his thing. It was just so awesome to see him. Dolph Ziggler, I don't know why they let him in this match, personally.
Yeah.
But the Ziggle Wiggle came out once again. And
the
Dean
tag
Ambrose, he ended up planting Dolph Ziggler with the Dirty Deeds. And Dean Ambrose ended up getting the win. And overall, it was a really good main event. Triple threat match, no complaints. And that was it for the show. I mean, we had a pretty good show, and there goes David's phone.
Yeah. Which I actually have the bag I was trying to show.
Yep. David has a bag he needs to show. So let's get this done as well.
It's actually over here.
Yep. Let me get that back there, David. Big lots.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I ended
indeed.
up getting a whole lot, so I
He
did
got a
show
whole lot.
This one.
His FYE unbagging.
So basically turn it to that. And I did get the Eric Bischoff DVD. Haven't seen that one yet, so looking at
Yeah, we'll
check
probably
it out.
watch that sometime tomorrow, but we
Yeah.
got a lot to do tomorrow.
Yeah, that we do. Alright,
And then I
so,
think we showed the action figures,
the
but
Finn
as a
Balor
reminder, Finn Balor with the title,
one. Yep. As a recap,
and
Mr. Sami and Zayn.
Sami Zayn, aka El Generico.
Yep. And then
And,
we got the infamous WWE shop bag.
I threw mine away because, as you can see, I got the steampunk goggles,
Yeah.
and I got the. With that being said, the Fearless Nikki hat.
Yeah. Speaking of AJ, since we were talking about him, got the AJ Styles new T-shirt. So had to get that. I wanted to get the last one, but hey, blue's my favorite color, so now I got a blue one.
Absolutely.
So that turned out really well.
Yeah, everything turned out really awesome tonight. Couldn't be happier.
Yep.
And so, I think that'll be it for us. We got a lot of editing to do. We have a lot of putting together to do.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm not going to worry about putting this up tonight.
Yeah.
I think I'll just do it tomorrow.
Up to you.
Or I guess maybe it is tomorrow at this point. But
Pretty much.
anyways, boys and girls,
Yes.
children of all ages, we want to thank you so very much for tuning in. We want to say thank you so very much for subscribing to us, and stay tuned for more. But this will be it for the day in the life video.
Yeah.
This has been it, and you guys have a wonderful evening, or if you guys watch this on Sunday or Monday, have a good day.
Season
Peace
10
out on
continues.
both channels.
Till then.